Hello and welcome to Crest Features. Today's video is going to be another skin combat video, and today's going to be Ahsoka's Clone Trooper. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin combat video, and today's skin is going to be Ahsoka's Clone Trooper, which is part of the Find the Force mini battle pass, I guess you could say, and it's on the paid tracks, basically a paid battle pass when you have to spend 1,000 V-Bucks on, and you get it for 8,000 galactic reputation, which isn't too bad. I'm currently on 9,600, and you need 11,000 for the Darth Maul skin. I only have a few of the challenges left to do. I have Outlast opponents and then the stage 3 of that challenge. Help defeat Darth Vader, eliminate clone troopers, and then we get the first Galactic Empire quest in 3 days, 2 hours and 26 minutes. The time of me obviously making this video. It's actually a pretty cool skin, so I thought I'd make combos for this, and then once I do obviously unlock the Darth Maul skin, I'll make sure to get combos done for him. Let's get into the first combo. So as you can see, the skin here, it has white, has black, has blue, has a bit of orange as well. So I tried to make a mixture of different colours. Backblade decided to use Zero Fragment, which was introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. I'm pretty sure this was a Twitch reward for watching the FNCS in Chapter 3, Season 4. I think pretty sure you had to watch 30 minutes, 45 minutes of one of the tournaments. Or it may have been Twitch Rivals, I'm not 100% sure, but either way it's one of the two. This works very nicely with the blue. Pickaxe to Hand of Lightning, which is Storm's pickaxe from the Chapter 2, Season 4 Battle Pass. Works very nicely with the blue. The glider I decided to use was a Lambda class shuttle, but you can use any of the Star Wars series. I was going to use this one, so I literally unlocked it after I got the combos done yesterday. You could always use this one. It's just the Sith Infiltrator. But if you don't want to use that one, just use anything Star Wars related, would work nicely, or just anything white, blue, orange, or black themed would work nicely. Glider doesn't have to be a Star Wars one, but I thought I'd keep it Star Wars related. The glider and the contrail. The contrail, as you can guess it from my other videos, is the TIE Squadron. It's the only Star Wars series contrail we have, which is part of the Darth Vader set introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3, and the wrap just had to be the Ahsoka's Guards weapon wrap, which is part of the Clone Trooper wrap pack, which is still in the item shop now if you do want to buy it. It's right there, the Clone Trooper wrap pack. 400 V-Bucks for 4 wraps, which works very nicely because obviously it's designed for the Ahsoka's Guard skin. Let's move on to the second combo. I decided to use the Champion Shield, FNCS Backbling, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2, part of the FNCS set. But if you don't want to use this one, the Crest, you can also use the Winner's Mark, which is a holographic FNCS Backbling from Chapter 3, Season 1, work nicely. Also, Pickaxe is a Lunar Defender from Chapter 3, Season 4's Battle Pass, part of the 7 set. And this is Paradigm Reality 659's Pickaxe from that season. And I'm using the Lunar Defender style for the black and the blue. And the wrap I decided to use is Ripley from the Chapter 2 Season 1 Battle Pass, part of the Slurp Squad set, and is Ripley's weapon wrap, mainly using this for the blue and the black. Let's move on to the third combo. I decided to use the Hurricane, which is Hurricane's backbling, part of the Hurricane set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 8. We're using it for the blue. I really do like this backbling a lot. I highly do rate it. If you ever do pick up the Hurricane skin, it's a very good blue backbling. It does work very nicely with a lot of different skins. Pickaxe I'm using is a Tragic Blade, which is part of the Kid Leroy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. And this is the Rogue Leroy's backbling / pickaxe. You can use it as both, but I just decided for this combo to use it as a pickaxe for the black and the blue. And the wrap I decided to use is Fractal Zero, which is part of the 0 point set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X, and is an item shop wrap. And the last time this was in the item shop was when the Zephyr local bundle was in the store. You could either get it in the bundle or get it separately, but it most likely will come back at some point. It's a very good wrap and works very nicely with the Hurricane backbling. It's probably one of my favourite blue wraps I've got in general since I picked it up. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the Shattered Wing, which is part of the Broken Light set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, using it for the blue. I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to use. I don't have any other blue wings, so I thought this would be the perfect one for this combo. Pickaxe is Electric Crescents, which is part of the Flaked Power set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, and I'm using the Edit style Electric Crescents for the blue, but you can also whack on Phantom Power for the white and the black, which will also work nicely. And if you do want to pick up the Electric Crescents, the Flaked Power skin is actually in the item shop today. Right here, and all the other Icon Series ones are like the content creators, obviously like Booga, obviously he's content creator, competitive player Booga. You have Ninja, Ali A, Lachlan, Cypher PK, Chica, Loser Fruit, Laser Beam, the Graph G, and also Flaked Power. So if you want any of those, they're in the item shop now, which is pretty cool. So if you do want to pick up the actual Crescent, you can either buy it separately or buy it in the bundle, would work nicely. But I decided to go with the blue. If you do want to use the white, as I mentioned, you can do. And then the wrap I'm using is Polished Stone, which is from the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass. This one works so nice. I do like this wrap a lot. I'd probably say it's one of my favourite, if not my favourite, wraps you got from chapter 3, all the battle passes in that season, or in that chapter. It's a very good weapon wrap in my opinion, works very nicely with this blue theme of this combo. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to be a little bit different. Since there's a bit of orange on the mask, I thought I'd whack an orange backbling on, which is Gains, part of the To the Moon set, introduced in chapter 2 season 6, and this is Diamond Hands' backbling. Works very nicely. I do like this backbling a lot. Pickaxe is a Spellwork Scimitar from the chapter 3 season 2 battle pass, part of the Doctor Strange set, and works very nice. It's probably my favourite orange pickaxe I have. If you don't have this one, you could also use the Soulfire Chains. You could use this one if you have the Fortnite Crew, and just whack it in the orange style, which is this one here. Or if you want to use Phantasm Pulse, have a bit of orange. You could also get away with using any of the Lava series. You could use this, for example, if you have the Sulfuric Street Shine, you can use that, or the Molten Strikers. If not, just use anything orange themed, or you could just use something white, black, blue themed, would work nicely. But for this combo, I decided to go for orange. And the wrap I'm using is Heat, which is part of the Diabolical set introduced in chapter 1 season X, using it for the black and the orange. I'm not sure if it's a item shop or battle pass, I'm not 100% sure, but either way it works very nicely for this combo. Let's move on to the next skin. I decided to use the Champion's Crest, which is an FNCS backbling from chapter 2 season 5, using it for the orange and the black. Pickaxe is a Code Carver, which is part of the Unseen Genius set introduced in chapter 4 season 2, and this is from the May crew pack. So it's this month's crew pack. So if you have the crew pack, you'll have this pickaxe, using it mainly for the blue and the black. Works very nicely, looks cool, and also sounds pretty cool as well. And then the wrap I decided to use is Proto Wave, which is part of the Machine Learning set, which is the same set as Glitch and Aaron, which was in the item shop, I think, pretty sure a few days ago now. And it's a very good wrap. I'm not sure if you have to buy, if you buy the separately, or if you buy, there's a certain wrap you get in Machine Learning. So when you buy the 2 skins together, Glitch and Aaron, you get a wrap with it, but I'm not exactly sure if this is the one, or you get it separately, because I know there's a wrap that comes with each skin basically, and then you get an extra one if you buy the bundle together. But either way, it's part of the Machine Learning set, and if you don't have this, whack on anything blue or orange theme. So I decided to have a little bit of mixture, an orange, blue, and an orange backbling, and then sort of blue pickaxe and a blue wrap. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to go for a Star Wars themed combo once it loads. Man, this is taking forever. Okay, decided to load. So the background I'm using is R2-D2, which works absolutely perfectly with the blue and the white and a little bit of black as well. Part of the original trilogy set, introduced in chapter 3, season 4. Pickaxe is the Vibro Staff, which is part of the original trilogy set also, introduced in chapter 3, season 4. Mainly using this for the black. And the wrap I decided to use was Darth Shader, which is Darth Vader's weapon wrap from the chapter 3, season 3 battle pass. But if you don't want to use this one, you can use anything other Star Wars theme. You could get away with using this one, the 501st Legion, or even the Camino's Finest, and just use any of those. I was tempted to use the Darth Maul one, Menacing Presence, but obviously there's no red on this skin, so I didn't want to use it. But this one's a Star Wars themed combo, works very nicely in my opinion. Next combo, I decided to change this one on the whim. I had a combo made, but I decided to change it just solely because I unlocked the Darth Maul pickaxe yesterday. And the backbling I'm using is Kylo's cape for the black, but you can use any cape that is black themed, would work nicely. But I just thought, why not back on the Kylo's cape? I'm using, it doesn't matter if you use hood up or hood down, because if you're not using the Kylo skin, obviously the hood isn't up, so just obviously doesn't matter what style you use. Pickaxe is in MAUL'S poleaxe, which is Darth Maul's pickaxe from the Find the Force, and you need 9,000 to unlock it, so 9,000 galactic reputation. Works very nicely. It looks pretty cool. It sucks we don't actually have a lightsaber, but I guess we have to make do with what we got. And then the wrap I'm using is a Ray, mainly for the black and the white, but you can use any of the Shadow series wraps. It could be the Shadow Angler Shift, for example, or even the Monarch's Glow, which is from the Level Up Crest pack, or any other white or black themed wraps that you own. So you guys may own different wraps to what I own. Let's move on to the final combo, which is, oh sorry, second last combo. I thought it was the last one, my bad. So for this, I decided to use the backbling Love Wings, but you can use any wings that are white themed. I'll show you the ones I have, and if you guys have it, I'll say good choices. You may have different ones, but the ones I own, you could use, for example, Perfect Wings, Shattered Wings, which is from the Monarch Level Up Crest pack. I was going to use Arc Wings, but I thought now I'd want to use Love Wings. You could even get away with using the Corrupted Blade Wings, Dusk Wings for the black. And that's like all of the wings I've already got, to be fair. But obviously you can use anything that's white themed, wing wise, black themed, could work nicely as well. But I decided to go with the Love Wings. from all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 3, part of the Royale Heart set, and this is Love Ranger's back bling. I find it works very nicely. I was going to use Perfect Wings, but I used it on one of my ever Trooper combos, so Clone Trooper combos, so I thought I wouldn't use it. Pickaxe is Catwoman's Grappling Claw, part of the Batman 0-point set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, using this for the black and the silver. And then, or mainly for the black, I guess you could say. And the wrap I'm using is the 501st Legion, which is part of the prequel set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. I'm pretty sure that is in the Clone Trooper wrap pack. I'll quickly have a look, since it's in the item shop. 501st Legion. Yes, it is in the bundle, which you can buy in the store. And then final combo, I decided to use the back bling and the resistance for the orange to go with the mask once again. Pickaxe is the Phantasmic Pulse, and I decided to use Style Valiant Fire, primary colour orange, and then secondary colour is black. I'm mainly using Valiant Fire because you get a little bit of white added in it. But you can just obviously use whatever design you want, but I decided to use orange and black, and if you use Valiant Fire it has a little bit of white as well, which works very nicely. And the wrap I'm using is the Molten Angular Shift, but you can use anything from the Lava series or any orange themed wrap around that you own, but I use this because it's got black and orange, works very nicely in my opinion. That is all the combos done for the Ahsoka's Clone Trooper combos. And as I did mention, once I do unlock the Darth Maul skin, I'll make sure to get that done. And I'm not sure if I can unlock it without the new challenges coming out. If I can, it'll be very close. Either way, I'll get combos done as soon as I do get it. Now, since I don't have any other skins, like Star Wars skins to get done, I'll most likely be getting combos done. I was going to be getting suggestions done, but then I unlocked the skin yesterday, so I thought I'd get it done. So if there is any other cosmetic related videos I'd see, could be skin, back bling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contrail, weapon wrap, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and if I have it, I'll make sure to get it done. If I don't, always feel free to leave another comment down below and let me know, and if I have it, I'll get it done. But anyways, that was pretty decent.